Stop using only ChatGPT. Here are 15 AI tools you actually need. Right AI tools means you can do right work. Hello everyone, welcome back to this new video. Today we are going to learn and understand about AI tools. But this video is not only about ChatGPT because many people already know ChatGPT but they don't know one important thing. AI tools are now available for different type of work. There are AI tools for chatting, separate AI tools for image generation, separate AI tools for video creation. And there are AI tools for research, for data analysis, for application building and tools for automations as well. So in this video, I'll explain a simple AI tools map. Which AI tool is useful for which type of work? If you're a fresher, student, working professional, trainer, teacher, freelancer, or content creator, or even if you're a business owner, this video will give you a clear starting point. The reason because I have tested almost 1000 plus different AI tools with the help of my team and I've shortlisted this 15 AI tools for you. Now before we move ahead, I want to show you one useful tool called as Dokio, which fits very well with today's topic. Let's understand one common problem. Today our information is scattered everywhere. Some files are in emails, some are in Google Drive, some are in the cloud storage, some in the local folders, some in downloads, and some useful links are lost inside the browser tabs. Now when we need one important document, we keep on searching everywhere. We go to Gmail, Google Drive, we go to desktop folders and downloads. We exactly don't remember where have we kept. And still sometimes we don't find the correct file. This is what we call wastage of time and it breaks our focus. And this is where Dokio can be useful for you. Dokio helps you connect your scattered content sources in just one single place. So instead of searching separately in emails, folders, cloud storage and links, you can just get one unified view of your information. For example, if you're working on, let's say, one client project and you may have related emails, PDFs and Google Drives and research links. Normally, all these things are separate, but Dokio helps you organize and find the related content based on your actual work. So you can search by project, by client name, by topic name, or any work area. Now, another useful feature is that Dokio can work with your Google search. So when you search on Google, it can also show you useful results from your own connected files and documents. So Dokio also gives you a sidebar where you can tag and summarize the web pages, which is helpful during the research. And with Dokio Chat, you can also ask questions directly from your private documents. Now, for example, you can ask, show me documents related to my project, or maybe you can ask, what are the important files from this particular file? So one important point is privacy. Dokio says your content is not used to train other AI models. So overall, Dokio helps you to turn scattered files, emails, and links into organized knowledge. You can try Dokio using the link shown on the screen. I'll also add the same link in the description, and let's get back to our main topic and understand the AI tools map step by step. Now, one important thing before we start, please don't think all the AI tools which I'll be showcasing in this video are completely free. Some are giving you trial version, some free credits, and some are definitely paid. Depending upon whom you are you a working professional, are you a student, you have to choose what is the right tool for you. Okay, so even if you're picking a paid one, it will give you 10 times ROI. I can guarantee for that. So for learning and testing, free plans are enough in many cases. But if you want better quality, more usage, more credits, advanced features and fast output, then you may need to purchase a paid plan. So always check the pricing before using any tool seriously. Now this is very important. First test the tool, understand what is important for your work, and then decide whether you want to continue with the free version or upgrade a paid version. Now let's understand the first category. The first category is the chat models. There are AI tools where you can ask questions, write emails, summarize documents, create ideas, or also you can understand difficult topics, maybe you can write content and even help in coding. The three popular tools in this category are given here. One is the ChatGPT, Gemini and Claude. So ChatGPT is one of the most popular AI assistant, the first one I can say. You can use ChatGPT for almost everything. For example, if you're a student, you can ask ChatGPT to explain a difficult topic in a simple language. You can ask let's say in a prompt here, explain this chapter in a simple words, or maybe create notes from this topic. Or you can ask them, give me examples so I can understand this better. If you're a working professional, you can use ChatGPT to write emails, summarize contents, prepare reports, or create meeting notes. For example, you can ask, write a polite email to my manager, or maybe summarize this meeting note for me. Or you can ask them, convert this rough message into a professional language. So if you're a content creator, you can use it for video ideas, scripts, captions, titles, content planning. So ChatGPT is a general purpose AI assistant. Now the second tool I'm talking about is Gemini. Gemini is a Google AI assistant. The biggest advantage of Gemini is that many people already use tools, the Google tools like Gmail, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Drive, and Google Search. So if your daily work is inside Google ecosystem, Gemini can be very useful for you. So mostly students, teachers, professionals, the small startup company, they are the people who usually use this Google suite. So people can write research, do the summarization, and also see the productivity. Now the third tool which I'm talking about is the Claude. Claude is very useful when you want to work with long documents, not the short documents, but the long documents. This is best. For example, long PDFs, research, reports, or maybe training material, policy documents, business documents. So if you're a writer or an analyst, maybe a coder or developer, researcher or professional who reads very lengthy documents, Claude is a tool which can be helpful for you. So remember this simply, ChatGPT is good for general AI work. Gemini is good if you're using Google tools, the Google Sheets and Google Docs, and Claude is good for long document understanding. These are three differentiation. So now let's move to the second category, image and video generation tools. Now this category is very useful for content creators, marketers, teachers, freelancers, teachers who want to teach via videos, right? And also the small business owners who want to do the marketing and promotion about their brand and business. Today, visuals are very important. So if you're creating a YouTube thumbnail, an Instagram post, or maybe a product photo, AI tools can save a lot of time for you. For image generations, beginners, I'm talking about the beginners, they can start from ChatGPT and Gemini, free tools. You can give a simple prompt and generate images. You can try this prompt. For example, you can say, create a YouTube thumbnail for my AI tools video. Okay. So this will automatically create a thumbnail in the Gemini, which is Nano Banana. So you can also say, create a product image for a perfume brand. It will create an image for the perfume brand as well. Or maybe you can ask them to create a classroom image where a teacher is explaining about AI. Okay, this will give you that particular image. Now, the second part for design work, Canva AI is very useful. Canva is already popular among students, teachers, and business owners. Inside Canva, you can create posters, thumbnails, certificates, presentations, social media posts, and many designs. And now, Canva AI also has AI features that can help you generate designs faster. So if you're not a designer, Canva AI can still help you. So now part 6, AI tools for learning, research and data. Now let's move to the third category, AI tools for students who do the research and also work with data. This category is important for learning and the career goal. See, learning can be done by anyone, by a working professional, by a 40-year-old, by a manager, anyone. So if you're a college student, maybe a fresher, teacher, trainer, analyst or a researcher or working profession, these tools can be useful for you. The first tool I'm talking about is NotebookLM. NotebookLM is first of all free. Okay, it's very useful when you have PDF documents, notes or study material. You just upload your material and you can ask questions from it. So for example, you can ask them, summarize this PDF, or you can ask them, create notes from these documents. So this is very useful because the answer is based on your uploaded material. So NotebookLM basically does a research from 100 plus websites and then gives you the final data with the help of which you can create an explainer video, a podcast you can create free of cost. You can also create PowerPoint presentations out of it. You can create mind maps and lot of things which are completely free. This is a very interesting tool. My recommendation would be to search for NotebookLM. The next tool I'm talking about is the Perplexity. Perplexity is an AI powered search engine. When you search something, It gives you answers with the sources as well. So this is very useful for student researchers because you can verify where the information is actually coming from. So for assignments, market research, current topics and learning, Perplexity can save a lot of time. The next AI tool is Napkin. One of my favorite AI tool, Napkin is useful when you want to convert the text into some visual infographic. For example, you have a written paragraph, but you want to show this as a maybe diagram, a flow chart, or maybe an infographic. So Napkin can help you do that within seconds. And this is very useful for presentations, reports, LinkedIn post, maybe teaching material or business communication. Okay, this is very interesting presentation tool. The next tool is Julius AI. Julius AI is useful for all the data analysts, okay, for doing the data analysis. Now remember, this is not for the corporates. I'm talking about the mid-sized companies where they have minimum data, where the data is not confidential, they can do that. You can upload a simple Excel file or CSV and just ask questions in a simple plain English format. So this is directly useful for Excel users, Power BI learners, data analysts and all the business professionals. But always remember one thing, okay, this is very important. AI can help you analyze data, but you should still verify the output. Don't trust AI blindly. Use this AI as an assistant, not as a final decision maker. And this is very important for all people who are now jumping to AI. Let's move to the fourth category, AI application builders, also called as vibe coding tools. Now don't worry about the vibe coding, even I don't know the coding part. So vibe coding simply means you explain your idea in a simple normal English. Whatever is in your mind, just put in the English format and AI helps you create an app or a website. So one of the tool which is doing this is Lovable. Lovable is useful for non-technical founders. They want to create a website, they want to create an application, but they don't have technical knowledge. So this is useful for non-technical founders, freelancers, entrepreneurs, and people who want to create quick application prototypes. For example, you can say, create a simple CRM for managing customers. CRMs are very costly. You can create CRMs with the help of Lovable. And the tool will start creating this structure for you. Okay. Similar to the vibe coding Lovable, there's one more tool named as Replit. Replit is more useful for coding students, for developers and the technical founders. Okay. So you can write the code, run the code, you can deploy projects from the browser, directly from the browser. So if you know basics thoda about coding, some coding, Replit can help you work faster. Okay. The next tool for application building is Google AI Studio, completely free of cost. Google AI Studio is useful for people who want to build AI powered tools using Gemini models. Now this is useful again for developers, AI learners and the startup builders here. Now, so remember this simply, Lovable is good for non-coders, Replit is good for coding people, and Google AI Studio is good for AI app experimentation, and they don't feel the pressure here. You don't need to become a developer in one day. Just understand that these tools are available. Later, based on your requirement, you can explore them slowly, gradually, whichever you find it easier for you. Now, the final category is the automation. I'm keeping this as a bonus category because automation is slightly advanced, but very, very powerful. So automation means connecting different apps so that the repetitive work happens automatically. For example, someone is filling a Google form and the person is filling a Google form, a PDF goes directly to that person via an email. So it is possible that the data is flowing from A location to B location. Okay. Now this is the automation. The popular tools in the automation are Zapier, Make, and N10, and they are used on a larger purpose, which I'll explain. Zapier is a beginner friendly, Make is more visual and powerful, N10 gives you more control, especially for technical users. If you're a student, don't worry too much about automation in the beginning, but if you're a working professional, freelancer, founder or a business owner, automation can save a lot of time for you. For example, what I've used in my use case in my company is an example. You put a voice message on the Telegram and a video avatar will be posted on YouTube. It is possible. Just a voice message, what you want on a Telegram, it goes to so many tools and finally it will post a YouTube video on your channel. Okay. Now that's the power of automation. So for them, there are three tools, N10, Make and Zapier. So, but again, you have to start slowly. Don't try to automate everything on day one. It is not possible. First, understand your repetitive work. then automate one small task. Then you can slowly, gradually improve. Final practical advice. So now my practical advice is very simple. Don't try to learn AI tools in one day. That will only confuse you. So start with your problem. If your problem is study, start with NotebookLM and Perplexity. If your problem is design, start with Canva AI. If your problem is data, start with Julius AI. If your problem is content creation, start with ChatGPT and image generation, video generation tools. If your problem is app building, Lovable and Replit. If your problem is repetitive office work, then learn automation. AI tools are useful, but your thinking is still important. AI will support you, AI will save your time, AI will give you ideas, but you as a human have to verify and use your judgment. So please remember this, AI is an assistant, it is not your replacement. The person who knows how to use AI properly will become more productive in future. So don't be scared of AI, learn it very slowly, peacefully, use it practically and connect with your real work. So that's all for this video from my end. I hope you have a clear idea about different AI tools and where to use them in your work. That's all for this video.